What's up, everybody? Ariana here. And if you're searching for the best online business administration degree, odds are you're juggling real life. So you're juggling everything. You're juggling work, you're juggling bills, you're juggling family, and you just don't have time or money to waste on a flashy program that doesn't actually move your career forward. So today, we're going to be talking about what best would really mean when you're looking for the best online degree, and what employers are going to care about, what students often overvalue, and which business programs actually make sense if you want career mobility without that student loan regret. This is a roundup, not a ranking, so because the best degree depends on your goals, we're just laying them out there for you. There are going to be some clear patterns that you'll probably notice, and those matter across the board. So, first, let's talk about what employers actually care about and what they don't. Usually we kind of freak out a little bit and worry about things that maybe employers don't care about. So employers are going to care about certain things, but they are not worried about prestige. That is our number one worry, right? What they are worried about is, are you accredited? Did you go to an accredited place? This is often non-negotiable, and if the degree isn't accredited, that's going to be a problem. They are looking for demonstrated skills. Can you analyze data? Can you communicate clearly? Do you understand finance basics? Can you manage projects? All very important as well. They are looking for consistency and follow-through, which you automatically prove by finishing an online degree. Right there, you've signaled discipline and time management. Now, what don't they care about? They're not going to care about fancy branding. They don't care about luxury student experiences. They're not going to care about how much your tuition was. They don't care whether or not your school has a football team. That's just not important. Online business degrees are going to be evaluated primarily on credibility and competence. They're really not going to care how impressive your school was. So just keep that in mind. Another thing that students generally tend to fixate on is how impressive they might sound if they mention their school. Like I said, we talk about prestige a lot. I went to Harvard. That's great, but a recognizable name doesn't help if you're buried in debt or you can't finish school. And also, they really don't like it when you specialize too much too soon. A general business administration degree is often more flexible than something ultra niche, and that's really what they're kind of looking for, something that can be molded. Also, don't ever overpay for networking, okay? Networking is automatically going to come when you do internships, work experience, when you make industry connections. Alumni lists are just not as big a deal as you think. So, how do you figure out what's best? Well, across the strongest programs, a few themes are going to show up again and again, and we'll get to that list in a minute. The first is proper accreditation. We've talked about this before. Regional or equivalent accreditation is essential. Second, the flexibility. Asynchronous coursework, reasonable pacing, policies that work with working adults. Third, cost transparency. Tuition can't balloon unexpectedly, and you don't want to have to spend decades paying it back. Fourth, practical curriculum. Is it teaching you accounting, management, marketing, operations, data literacy, things you need in your everyday job? And finally, employer acceptance. Does your employer like it, and will they promote you or hire you over just for having this degree and showing that you could finish it? So, with that in mind, let's talk about our contenders. First off is WGU, or Western Governors University. It's one of the most well-known competency-based online universities. A lot of people like it because if you're self-motivated, you can get done real quick. They have a flat rate tuition per term, and that can be very cost-effective. And there is strong employer recognition in a lot of corporate environments. But it does require intense self-discipline, which can be very hard if you're balancing 9,000 plates on sticks. It is less structured support for students who need pacing, and it's not great if you prefer traditional coursework, because that's not what it is. Really, this is going to be best for anybody who's a highly independent learner who wants to accelerate on their own speed. Next up is Southern New Hampshire University, or SNHU. They're kind of everywhere. You'll see ads for them all the time. A lot of people like them because their scheduling is super flexible. They've got a wide range of business concentrations, and a lot of employers do recognize their name, which is important for sure. That said, their tuition is not cost effective. It adds up very quickly. A lot of students wind up overpaying for a standard degree, and support quality can vary depending on the advisor load, and that's coming straight from the students. So students who want structure and don't mind paying more for the familiarity of the school will probably like this one. Next up is Arizona State University, that's ASU. ASU Online is from a traditional university, but it is fully online. They do have strong brand recognition. They've got a solid curriculum and faculty. And if you are really wrapped up in the prestige idea, this is a good school for that. That said, that prestige comes at a price. You're talking high tuition compared to other online programs and less flexible pacing, which could definitely be the death knell of your degree. It's not designed for working adults juggling multiple responsibilities. So really, if you're a student with tuition assistance or employer reimbursement or no kids, then this might be the idea for you. Next up is our personal favorite, and that's University of the People. Takes a different approach. They offer accredited, fully online business administration degrees, and it is designed specifically for people like you, working adults. There's no traditional tuition to it. You just pay low assessment fees instead, and that makes it so that the financial barrier is much lower compared to most similar programs. The curriculum does cover the core business fundamentals that the employers expect, and there is no unnecessary extra to drive up that cost. It is what it is. Most importantly, in my opinion, it's asynchronous, it's flexible, and it's structured for people who can't put their lives on hold to attend school. So if you are somebody who needs that career mobility, who needs that accreditation, but really needs things to work with your schedule, this is going to be a great school for you. And we love University of the People here. So you've heard all this and you're asking, okay, but still, which of these is the best one for me? And I've got bad news. There isn't one best online business administration degree. There's a best fit for you. So if you want speed and independence, WGU is going to work for you. If you want structure and name recognition, SNHU is going to work for you. If you want traditional university experience but online, look at ASU. But if you want affordability, flexibility, accreditation, and upward mobility, obviously we highly, highly suggest University of the People. They are, in our opinion, the best option. The smartest choice, though, in the end, is going to be the one that aligns with your life and your long-term goals. So make sure that you take stock of that over everything else. And in the end, please remember that online business degrees are tools. And the best tool is the one that gets the job done and helps you move forward. Not the one that's going to look best on a brochure, not the one that's going to make people's eyes pop with prestige. So make sure that when you are choosing your degree, whatever you choose based on fit and choose based on outcome, not optics. Okay, so if you've got any other questions, please make sure you drop them in the comments. We are really excited to be able to talk about these things with you guys. We would love to answer any other questions you have. Thank you very much for having me today, and I will talk to you in the next one.